Hello guys, welcome to another one of our PE lessons. For those of you who've just joined in for the first time, my name's Jack, this is Jake. We've got two things for you to do today. One of them is involving sticks. You might remember some of our sessions before involving sticks. You might use some balls as well and some other bits of equipment. We can show you that in a bit. And then we've got another little game for you, a little basketball game to finish off today's session. So there's only going to be two games today. The first one we can show you lots and lots of different progressions and lots of different ways to do it. Okay. As I said to you, we've got sticks on the floor. You don't need to use sticks. We're using wooden broom handles. You can kind of use whatever you want really that's long and thin. So you might want to get a mop. You might want to use brooms. You might want to use cricket stumps. Anything that you can kind of make a cross with today. So in our cross we've got 4 sections. If you can't think of anything, maybe get a sheet and literally roll up a sheet really tightly and just lie them across each other. Anything just so you have this cross. Okay. Now the idea of today's session is going to be about footwork. So Jake's going to go first, and his job is going to be to move randomly and step in the gaps of the stick. So he's got his 4 gaps. Okay, and his job is going to be to step in each one. Now there are a few rules of this. The rules are he is not allowed to go in a pattern. Jake can show you a pattern. So forwards and backwards will be a pattern. That's a pattern. We don't want patterns. Him going round in a circle is a pattern. He's doing the same thing over and over again. We want him to step randomly in the gaps. Okay. What we also want him to do is that we want him to only have 1 foot in each gap. So we're going to try not to have 2 feet in each gap. Okay, so it's 1 foot in each gap and stepping randomly. Sometimes you might have 2 steps in one. Okay, that's absolutely fine. Okay, so the 2 main rules are is not too many patterns, to do it randomly, and also to only have 1 foot in each gap. Now you might remember before, so we have a speed system. We have 5 speeds. Speed 1 is the slowest speed. Jake's just going to do a little trot. Still going to move like a sportsman. Speed 5 is fastest. Speed 3 is in the middle, and obviously you get speed 2 and 4 as well. Okay, so you guys are going to do it at home with Jake. So if you make sure you get yourself set up, you can listen out for my calls. I'm going to control Jake's speed. Okay, we're going to go for about 1 minute, and we'll see how we get on. Okay, ready, Jake? Go for it now. So start stepping. He steps randomly. He doesn't just go forwards and backwards. No patterns at all. When I watch your children do this at school, I see them going patterns sometimes. I can remind them, try and remind each other. And I'm going to say, Jake, go speed 4 now, a bit faster. Started off in speed 3 at medium speed. And go speed 5, Jake, move your feet as fast as you can. But when you're moving them as fast as you can, make sure you're still in control of your body. You still have to be in control. Speed 4, speed 3, speed 2. No patterns, remember. 1 foot in each gap. Speed 1, get your breath back. Still moving like a sportsman, even on speed 1, and we'll go to speed 2. And speed 3. And speed 4. Speed 5, you're fastest. Go quick as you can. No patterns. Random steps. Speed 3. Speed 2. Speed 1. And freeze. Okay, so that's the first one. Now, kids at home, some of you might have actually done this before at school with us. Some of you might have actually had a bit of experience, and you might be doing a wonderful job. Some of you might be doing this for the first time. This is hard. So parents, if you're seeing your children just tread all over the sticks or get things wrong or go in patterns, it does happen. Every time I do this session, especially with year 1s and year 2s, they do get it wrong at first. But once we go through a few different progressions, you'll be able to see how they start to get the hang of it and how they start to move differently. Now, to give Jake a little rest, I'm going to be doing the stepping this time, and Jake is going to be doing the calling. Okay? You guys will have to hit a little pause now to make sure you have let the second person have a go, and after that we can explain the next one. So if you pause to let the second person have a go now. Okay, hopefully we're good to go. So progression number 2 now is going to be me stepping randomly, but I'm going to keep eye contact with Jake. We spoke about eye contact in quite a lot of our lessons so far. I'm going to have my body facing Jake. So rather than me facing forward, I've got a twist. Okay, Jake is going to control my speed, and he's going to walk around. He's not going to just run in a circle, because then I'll just make him dizzy and me dizzy. He's just going to walk around randomly. Okay, so I'm going to start off on speed 3. So I'm just going to step at medium speed with no patterns. All my trainers aren't grippy. It's a bit slippery this morning on this grass.
And speed 4.
And speed 4. I'm going to get a bit quicker. I'm going to try my hardest not to slip over, because these trainers haven't got much grip at all.
And 5.
And 5. I'm going to go my fastest without falling over. I'm in control of my body. It's not my fastest. I'm kicking the sticks. I'm still making sure. 4. I probably could go faster. I definitely think I would fall flat on my face if I did.
And 3.
And 3, a bit slower. still turning my body. Look, I'm still looking at Jake. Wherever he goes, that's what I'm looking at.
And 1, nice and slow.
Just doing little steps, still random, still no patterns.
And 3 to push up a little bit.
A bit faster, still trying to keep my balance.
And 4.
I'm a bit quicker.
Don't
Still
slip.
trying not to fall over because my shoes haven't got much grip.
And rest yourself.
And let's stop. Thank you for not going to speed 5. I definitely think I would have gone over then. So that's my go over. What you're going to have to do now is you're going to have to hit the pause button, let the second person have a go, and you're going to walk around. So if you have a little pause now, and hopefully second person's had a go. Hopefully you didn't fall over. Hopefully you can now see how you're starting to get the hang of these random moves. These are steps you wouldn't normally do in sport, but they're just they're hopefully going to improve your footwork, improve how you can move your body. Okay, we're going to get a ball involved this time. Okay, hopefully you all have a ball at home. Use anything you want to throw at each other if you don't have a ball, as long as you can catch it and throw it back. Okay, so we're going to keep Jake on a steady speed 3 for the whole time now. Okay, and I'm going to be serving the ball to him. Now, there's lots of different ways I can serve the ball to him. I'll show you a few progressions as we go through. Okay, so Jake, if you start going on speed 3. So we'll start off by going for the like the younger players. What the younger players do is you're probably free. So I say, Jake, stop, stand still. I throw the ball and continue to move. He's still going to keep eye contact with me. I say, Jake, stop, stand still. Throw and catch, and he gets moving again. Okay. The slightly older person will find that a bit too easy. So you're going to see if you can do it whilst moving. I'll give him his warning and say, Jake, ready? Yep. And he can still keep stepping whilst throwing and catching. No patterns, remember, still try keep no patterns. Ready? And then finally another progression, I've actually got 2 more, sorry, is I can just start to throw it a little bit quicker at Jake. I can start to spin something, I can start throwing a bit higher with no real, I could bounce something, and there are lots of different random throws. Okay, and the last progression, again, this is going to, for the older players, is just to start throwing it around the stick. They have to reach to catch it, and then as soon as they can, get back to the middle. So if Jake starts stepping, I'll throw it over there. Can he get there? He can. No, he can't. Keep going. Start stepping, I might throw it over here. Can he get there? Can he get there? He gets back to the middle. Get back to the middle, Jake. He steps again. One's gone over there. Can he get there? He catch it, goes back to the middle, and we have to throw one over there. Can he get there? And throw back to the middle, and we'll freeze. Okay? So you're now going to have a little bit of a go at that. I want you to go for 90 seconds each, I think. Start off easy. And then between you and your partner, between you and your sister, your brother, or your mum and dad, decide how hard you're going to make it. Say, can you start to make it that bit trickier? And as I progress Jake, you can progress your partner in the same way. Okay? So hit the pause button, 90 seconds each, then you come back to us, and we've got a few more different ideas for you then on how you can keep continuing this this exercise. Okay? Hit the pause button now. Okay, and hopefully we're good to go again. So basically what we're going to do now is we're just going to show you just a few different ideas of how you can turn this this exercise into different sports. Okay, so we'll start off with tennis. So we're going to give Jake a little job. Jake is going to see if he can do tennis keepy uppies. Now we've got tennis rackets. We said in all of our sessions so far, we're lucky enough to have all of this equipment. So instead of me giving Jake a tennis racket and a ball, we're going to show you at home how you can do it with something different. Okay, so Jake, you're going to do tennis keepy uppies, but all I've got for you here is a frying pan and a ping pong ball.
Let's do it.
So let's see if Jake can hold his frying pan and hold his ping pong ball and see how many tennis keepy uppies he can do. Don't know what way you're going to do it. Can he do his steps whilst doing these tennis keepy uppies? Off you go, Jake. And he can. And even though you might not have a tennis racket at home, you can see how you can improvise and do something a bit different. What might happen, I might get Jake, if I take the ping pong ball, we might have a tennis ball and a frying pan, and I'm going to throw the ball to Jake, and he's going to hit it back to me. He's going to still try and keep his steps. This is practicing my catching as well. Look, I can go one-handed to make it trickier. I might want to go two-handed. Up we go. He's got to look at me. He's got to twist his body. There's a little idea. And we'll freeze there, Jake. It might be that I have a tennis racket, and Jake's got still got a frying pan. But his tennis racket, his frying pan, maybe even if I had a frying pan, I only have one frying pan at home. I might use a saucepan or something. And we're going to see if we can have a little rally. Ready, Jake, start stepping. And let's see how many times we can hit the ball, but Jake's still got to do those random steps. Okay, so that's tennis. We'll move on to basketball. Basketball actually is only really really won, because you don't need to fry and pan for basketball, but you're just going to step randomly and see if you can. Oh, hang on, that wasn't a very good start, was it? Might try and cut that out. So we're going to see if we can step randomly and bounce as well. Can we bounce in the different gaps? If you need to go bounce catch, you can. If you want to see if you can bounce continuously, you can also do that. So there's a little thought for basketball. And if you want to turn it into a football game, Jake goes to the middle. And let's just see if I can serve the ball to him. Can you do a little volley? And can you do it with the left this time? And can you go with the right this time? And can he maybe go over here? This could be a progression. He's over there and he's back to the middle. He can come over here and he stretches back to the middle and we'll freeze just there. Okay? So what we've done here is we've just shown you 3 different sports, 3 different ways of turning this exercise into something different, into ways of doing different sports with them. Okay? So what you can do now is you can hit the pause button for as long as you like, really. Have a think yourselves, think of some equipment you might have, think of ways you might be able to make this thing a little bit more challenging, a little bit more different. And as I said, you can play for as long as you want to on this. We do have one more game which we're going to play for you in a minute. That'll be a part of another video. But if you want to hit the pause button now, have a little play and see how you get on. Okay, good luck guys. Final game today is just going to be a little chase basketball game. I hope you've all enjoyed the session so far. Just a very, very quick shout out to my neighbours Tom and Abigail who watch us from out the window next door. So hello to you too. So the chase basketball game, the way it's going to work, one person is going to be the leader, one person is going to be the follower. Okay, we're lucky enough to have a hoop. We will show you how to do it with a hoop. We'll show you how to do it without a hoop, because they're probably going to only be maybe, I don't know, half of you that have hoops at home. Okay, so Jake is going to be the leader first of all. So we'll put Jake in the hoop. He's going to be inside the hoop, and he's going to move around. He's going to skip around the garden. Okay, now do you know what, Jake, actually, as we've not got a big success, I'm going to say that Jake can run around. Now what I've got to do is I've got to follow Jake wherever he goes. But I've got to do a basketball skill. I've got to bounce the ball. Okay? For the older players, we're going to go back. You've got to continuously bounce. For those younger players, we're going to bounce catch. Maybe for those year 2s, maybe year 3s, we can go 1, 2, 3 catch. So there are your progressions. That's how you make it harder for one player and slightly easy for the other. Okay? Now when Jake wants to, he's going to shout out the word freeze. When he gets as far away from me as he can, he will say the word freeze. We both then have to stop. We'll then explain how the game works after that. Okay? So I'm going to go. I'm going to pretend I'm a year 3. I'm going to go three bounces and then catch. Okay? So Jake's going to run around. Go, Jake. And I'm going to get as close as I can to Jake. 1, 2, 3. Freeze. Up. And we stop. We stand still. Jake then comes out of the hoop. He's going to hold the hoop out in front of him, and I'm going to have a basketball shot. I'm going to see if I can get the ball into the hoop. Okay? Now, the way I can do this is I can either throw it up, I can throw it from my chest, or I can throw it from above my head. And what I always try and teach my children is to get that little bit of extra power from above your head. Just bend your knees a little bit and straighten them as you straighten your arms. I hope you throw it in to the hoop. And I have scored. Okay? We're then going to change jobs. Now, just to show you how to do it without a hoop, we'll stick the hoop down. I'm just going to run around now. Jake's going to follow me. I'm going to say Jake is going to be a year 6. He's got to do continuous bouncing. Okay? Ready, Jake? 3, 2, 1, go. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to wait for the moment I think Jake's messed up. Maybe Jake might accidentally drop the ball and I'll freeze. And now we've got that bigger distance. Jake has to have his shot from there. Okay? I'm going to quite simply make a hoop from my arm. I don't need to put my hands here, and I appreciate that you guys are probably going to be a bit smaller than me. You might not be able to make as big a hoop, so you don't have to have your hands touching. I'm going to make this area just here. If it comes towards my face, I'm going to flip my face, Jake's thrown in, and he's got it in. Okay? We then change jobs again, and you go over and over again, following your partner, trying to make them mess up, waiting for that moment you get really far away from them, and that's when that person says freeze. And when you say freeze, that's where you have your shot from. Okay? What you might want to, if you can't get your arms big enough, you can still do this game with a smaller ball, with a tennis ball or something. And if Jake runs around this time, it might be tricky for me to bounce the ball. I could try and bounce the ball. If the younger players are struggling with that, you can try and throw and catch the ball. So if Jake runs around, I'm going to throw and catch the ball. And when I mess up, it says freeze. And now we're far away, and it might be that little bit easier and safer for you to get that smaller ball in. Okay, not easier because I didn't do it, okay? But that's going to be your final game today. What I suggest is you maybe have between 5 and 10 goes each. Go into it for as long as you want. Turn it into a little competition. If there's 3 of you, you can obviously take it in turns to do it as well. Maybe the person that's watching can be the one to shout out freeze. Okay? That's a lot for today. Really hope you've enjoyed the session. Once again, parents, if you have, please like and share us. We want to get this video out to as many people as possible. So tell your friends about us. Hope you had a wonderful day. Good luck with the session, and we'll see you all tomorrow for another video. Cheers, guys.
Cheers,
Thank you.
guys. See ya.